Welcome back. We are now on to television
News.
Television news. Doug, you want to kick us off?
Of course I do. This is my favorite story of all time. Kanye West is set to join Kim Kardashian on Keeping Up with the Kardashians in the new season.
Now, what does this mean? Like, is he just going to be on the show?
Yeah, I think they're dating.
Really?
Yeah, because...
That cracks me up.
She was spotted outside his apartment, and I think he said somewhere that she's going to be like his Beyonce or something, which is awesome.
Yeah, but I feel like
that's the best compliment you can give to a girl.
Well, I agree, because Beyonce is the best woman on the planet.
Of course.
And, but, I mean, I feel like Beyonce has so much, like, musical talent where, like, her and Jay-Z can collaborate and things like that. And, like, I don't know, like, Kanye... Well, I guess Kanye doesn't have any musical talent either, but we don't talk about it.
Whoa!
I'm not a Kanye West guy. I don't like...
You've never even listened to his music.
You
just hate him as a guy.
I hate him as a guy more than I hate his music.
All musicians are losers, dude. They're all terrible human beings.
That's not true.
That's why they're talented.
You can't say that about Britney Spears.
She shaved her head bald, dude, and like almost drowned her children or some shit. I don't know. I just made that up, but still.
Okay, all right. Back on topic.
I'm gonna watch. I've never seen an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I'm gonna watch.
My mom is a huge fan of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
We're gonna watch it. Me and her. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
All right. I wish you the best of luck. I don't really have anything else to say about it. I don't care.
It's ridiculous how not pumped you are for this. I'm so excited.
This is my face about the whole thing.
I know. It's so sad. I'm just really depressed about the whole thing. Just kick us into the next news. I'm just...
All right. In anger management news, the new Charlie Sheen show, the new Charlie Sheen show. Well, I don't think that was going to be that difficult. Anywho, he asked his ex-wife, Denise Richards, to be on the show. Now, what do you like?
I've played this game before. I know exactly what it is already. It's when you want a girl back. Mm-hmm. So like. All right, when you're in high school and you have to work on a project and you ask, like, your ex to...
Yeah, hey, why don't you come on over and study? And I was thinking, next thing you know, you have kids together.
Exactly. That's how you get them. This is exactly what it is. I think.
Yeah, I think so, too. That's the first thing I thought when I read those, was like...
Why else would you really? She's not that great of an actress.
Right? yeah, well...
I mean...
I don't know, man. And, Charlie Sheen, he's a personal hero of mine.
Don't admit that. That's so sad.
I like him a lot, man.
How can you like Charlie Sheen but not Kanye West? It doesn't make sense. They're like one and the same almost.
Well, because I think
Except
that
Kanye West
is like a mean-spirited, closed-minded individual.
Yeah, dude, Charlie Sheen is just an open, fantastic,
and
Gandhi-like character, really. I think that
Charlie Sheen, like, he just has like this mindset where you're just like, fuck everybody. I don't actually care. I'm just gonna do what I need to do.
Are you describing Charlie Sheen or Kanye West? I can't tell.
All right.
I feel like I win. I feel like I'm winning. Dude, I didn't mean to do that. It totally worked. All right, no, we need to move on. That was great. That's the best way to end on that one. I don't
even have a counter argument, which is the worst part.
I know, you're the worst.
Started Charlie Sheen live, and it was awesome. It was so good. All right. Let's move on to Arrested Development. They work on a miniseries and a movie. I don't think that they have a place for the miniseries yet.
They don't have a network yet. Lots of, like, Hulu is bidding for it. I think Netflix is bidding for it. Places like that. And then I think a few different networks. I hope they go to Netflix, personally. I think that would be sweet.
Yeah, I agree. I've seen a couple episodes of Arrested Development.
I've seen every episode, and it is one of the greatest television shows of all time.
Yeah, I really like what I've seen, but I know that you're a big fan of it.
Fan.
So
how do you feel about this for a while?
Do you think that the movie's gonna be decent, or is it gonna like?
You know, I'm a very cynical person. You know that. So I'm expecting the worst, and I think it's going to be terrible. But I
gotta say, I don't know of anything that you go into thinking it's gonna be good.
No, I never have, which is why. It's either a really awesome surprise or it's like, oh, I knew this was coming. It's a really great way to live.
Oh, I totally disagree. I go in everything being like, this is going to be fantastic, and then it is.
And then you're disappointed almost all the time.
That's not true at all.
See James Cameron's Avatar, whatever other movies have come out.
I wasn't disappointed in Avatar. It was exactly like I thought it was going to be.
Awful.
100% like Titanic, but just with blue people. It's the exact same story. A guy, he ends up in a place he's not supposed to be.
Look. Let's talk about Arrested
Development.
I'm really excited about Arrested Development. I think they've got like the whole cast back, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what the story's gonna be.
Yeah, because the couple episodes I've seen, it doesn't seem to have like a very continuous story or.
No, it does.
Does it?
It does, yeah. You must have seen like different ones. It does. It's well, I guess the series did end with a cliffhanger, so I assume hopefully they'll take place
right after
that. Maybe, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see it. I'm expecting it to be terrible, which contradicts what I said about how great it is. But that's just that's who I am. And don't try to change me, dickhead.
All right. Well, let's talk about some news that I'm really excited about. X Factor.
Yes.
May possibly having a new host.
We talked about her earlier. We brought her up.
Britney Spears.
Oh my God. She's in the final stage of negotiations, reportedly asking for $15 million, which would be slightly more than Jennifer Lopez, which makes sense because she's way better than Jennifer Lopez.
I agree.
I've never seen an episode of X Factor. I might watch X Factor if this happens.
Yeah, if Britney Spears goes on, I'll probably watch a couple episodes. I probably won't follow it, but it's just exactly... Have you seen American Idol?
Yeah, obviously.
Well, it's exactly the same thing.
I protested since whatever season Chris Daughtry got eliminated on.
Oh.
Finished third. I've been in protest since then.
Ever since.
Complete bullshit.
Oh.
Chris Daughtry, 05, whatever year he was
2005.
He should have won, that's the point.
You're probably right. I actually just... Well... Okay, alright, my big thing with American Idol, I don't actually care about American Idol, but this is the thing, is that every person who wins American Idol, you don't hear from at all.
Kelly Clarkson.
Except for years after they
Kelly
won.
Clarkson, right away.
And the reason being, you didn't hear from Kelly Clarkson right after she won.
Oh my God, yes you did. She released an album that year, and it was awesome!
Alright, well maybe she's the only one, because I feel like, okay, this is what I'm thinking. Alright, enough of you. So what I'm trying to say is that I think that
no, I understand. What you're saying.
the whole American Idol contracts and things, and all of a sudden now American Idol owns you.
Yeah. Can I do a mini fuck you to Chris Daughtry right now in the middle of television? Because fuck him, dude. He didn't win, and so he could have done whatever record he wanted. And what does he do? He does Nickelback 2.0. It's awful. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Give me the hibba-jibba over here, dude. That was a deserved fuck you, I guess. Anything that involves Nickelback, fuck them.
It's so gross.
What are we talking about? Oh, the legend, Britney Spears.
Yeah. I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, me too. I think that she's a hoot. That's all I can say about her. She's a character, and I don't know how she would be like on television, like.
Yeah,
kinda, like,
she guest starred in like How I Met Your Mother, but that's different.
No, like something that's gonna be like
exactly.
kind of like improv. Like, hey, tell me what you think. I think
she's just gonna be like Paula Abdul in American Idol.
Just cry every episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that kind of scares me.
I'm excited.
All right, and we got what else? That show Together. I don't know anything about really.
This is me. This
is
Together was an amazing show on MTV. It was a.
I didn't even know they had those.
It was, oh my God! You don't even know. It was. It took height in the took place in the height of the boy band era. It was a parody boy band that had its own show.
Like O-Town.
Just let that sink in. I mean, they weren't making the band, but it was. So it was a television show. It was a parody boy band. They released 2 albums, but it was just a show, and it was awesome. And one of them's dead, but they'll probably that's not. He was like 15. You're a dick.
Well,
he was the 4 others, including like Chris Farley's brother, I think did it. The 4 others are coming, and supposedly they might be doing a comeback show on MTV because it makes sense with the revival of boy bands that has come now. One Direction and I'm sure there are others. I've only heard of One Direction.
I didn't even know that was happening.
You never heard of One Direction?
No.
Wow. Why are you hosting this show? Get off my show.
Right.
They're like they finished second, I think, in like the British X Factor or something, and now they're like the biggest thing on the planet. They're the new Jonas Brothers. Everybody's talking about them, and you're out of the loop completely. You are a horrible human being. Let's just end this segment and go on to movies because you're sad.
I'm actually not sad that I haven't heard.
I wish I knew some One Direction. I'd sing it. I'll just sing Miss Independent again.